Hello, hello. How is everyone? Just finishing my nails today. Sorry. I just wondered. Okay. How is everyone? Hi, Lara. How Priscilla? I just got your package and I was gonna open it right now with everyone. Let's see if I can cut this nail. Okay. I got your package. Hey, everyone. How are you? I want to say I might. Hi, Heather. I might do only 1 hour today. I don't know if you were on Noel's live yesterday. Yesterday? No, on the 8th. On the 8th, she did also 1 hour. And I'm not. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Mary. Just because I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I want to stay longer. But of course, I would want to stay longer. But I haven't filmed today. I didn't film. So I was telling my husband, like, if I finish earlier with the live, I might be able to. Hi, Gail. Might be able to do some videos after instead of before. I usually film before, and sorry, the lighting is kind of weird. So better no. That was the light. All right, let me just do something. So bright. Okay. Anyway, I usually film on before Thursday before, and I didn't film today. So I did film some try-ons, some clothes try-ons. Hi. Um, but not like, sit down videos. Okay, I'm opening a package from Priscilla that she sent me. So let's see what we got here. Ooh, we got a book and it looks really cute. Let's see. Hi, Tina. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, Anush. Oh my gosh, this is keto. Oh, I'm gonna tell you a funny story. Am I really, Jasmine? Because I feel like kind of weird today with it. I think it's the lighting or something. I don't know. My makeup's weird. I think like I don't know why I feel like I'm. Sorry, guys. Let me get closer, maybe. Sometimes it takes a little adjustment. I don't know. Anyway, that has to be my sister's like, "You're beautiful," and I sound like Anyway, I went to Starbucks before coming here, and I resisted really badly getting a croissant. And now you get me this, Priscilla. I'm actually getting to it right now because I was like, no, you know what? I'm not going to get the croissant because I've been doing keto and I'm doing really well. So I didn't get it. Anyway, she sent me some coffee from New Mexico, Mexican spiced chocolate. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good, Priscilla. Yummy. Yeah, there is. Oh, it is. It says rich milk chocolate with hints of cinnamon and vanilla. Oh my gosh, medium roast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, there has some. I mean, pero estaba probando este. So it's just like I would put lipstick a little bit more power, and yeah, and I don't know. I can't. I don't. I try not to look at myself much because I want to look at you guys. So I'm like, I don't even know how to look. And then the book. Let's see, because the first thing I opened it, I see a llama. Women in the Moonlight. I don't know if I have this in my TBR, Priscilla, or I've seen it and I thought it looked really beautiful. You're going to Mexico? Yay! To the vacation? Like, because you're not from Mexico, right? No. So, oh my gosh, this sounds really good. And let me show you this cover, you guys. It looks so pretty. And it has like kind of like woodland animals, and it's by Isabel Ibanez. She's so young. Oh, and she's daughter of two Bolivian immigrants, and I think we were talking with Priscilla about the fact that you don't hear a lot of Bolivians coming to the U.S. or Peruvians. Um, there are countries that are very poor, so it's kind of hard for people to be able to immigrate. And then, wow, she's pretty young. Let me show you. I'm kind of jealous. I need to start writing and start getting serious. I have no idea how the process of publication and stuff like that. But this does sound really, really beautiful. So thank you so much, Priscilla. I love it. And some yummy coffee and just send me the cookie. That made my day. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Do you know, Laura, when he's coming? Any idea? Sloth. I know there's a sloth there. Let me see. Oh yes, there's a little sloth there. But I love the llama, which is a very, we have llamas and alpacas. Sorry, here in Argentina too. Thank you. I didn't think so, Lalu. I was like, whatever. I don't know. I feel like the light is hitting me more on this side, and so I don't know. That's better. I don't know, you guys. Hi. So I do have a couple more things I want to do, but now I have to stand up. So maybe I'll just do it a little later. But anyway, like I was saying, we might do 1 hour today, because I might have to film some videos right after. So let me know if that's okay. Hope it's okay. If not, it's okay. I'll just leave you wanting more for next time. How's that? I'm trying to see why I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know. Hi, Kristen. Okay, middle of July. That's nice. Do you know what part of Mexico you want to go? I've never been to Mexico, so I would love. I want to go to Cabo. This is a dress. I got it in one of my wantable edits. I don't know if I put it up yet. It's a dress. It's super cute, like a t-shirt dress. And I actually made my family vote on it. Give me 1 second. I'm putting my DIY nail shack nails, and I just brushed it so some edges are a little rough. Thank you. Hi, David May Cry. What is your name? I think it's your first time here, no? So welcome everyone. I don't know if you have any first timers. Hi, Jesse. So yeah, thank you so much, Priscilla, for sending me those amazing items. If you just came in, Priscilla sent me a book, some coffee, and a noosh cookie, which I'm gonna get into it. And I was saying that I went to Starbucks and I resisted the getting a almond croissant, which is usually my weakness. And I was like, no, I'm doing good. I also have here some keto birthday cake bites that I had sometimes at night, which they're good, but I don't know. I mean, in reality, nothing's gonna taste as good as something with full fat, sugar, and all the good stuff. So we have to do what we have to do. But I really want to lose weight, you guys, and it's really been so hard. And sometimes I try to remember, like, I'm going to Argentina in December, God willing, and I don't want to be. I want to be skinnier there, because I'm gonna see friends. And you know what it is, like you just want to like. I don't want my family to also like be like, oh, break my balls about my weight and stuff like that. But I don't do it for them, obviously. I do it for myself. But I just like I want to do that as extra motivation because some days are really hard. Like that's the goal. Like okay, I'm going to Argentina, so like that would be, I don't know. You guys, I just took my medication too. I usually have to take it in the morning, so I might be a little bit out of sorts. Yes, that's true. We're gonna eat a lot of Argentina. I don't know if you guys know this, but you know how Uber Eats and all that didn't exist until recently in Argentina, but there were certain things where the business itself would do delivery. So you get pizza, empanadas, and ice cream. So ice cream stores that actually usually make the ice cream there themselves. It's a very like gelato, kind of very creamy. It's uncomparable. I can't even compare it to something that I know because I haven't had anything like that. Except maybe there's like a gelato paradiso in Newport Beach, sorry, Laguna Beach, and that has a very creamy ice cream. But anyway, long story short, they have delivery. So you call the ice cream place and I'm like, I want a pint of this, a pint of that, and they send it to you. They bring, usually it's a guy in a motorcycle. So, yeah. And when I go to Argentina, I obviously want to order ice cream every day of the week. So yeah, I should actually make some room for that. But yeah, it's just so hard. It's really hard. So let me see. I want to see if someone's messaging me. Patricia, yeah. Yeah, it's like pizza delivery but ice cream. It's Italian. Yeah, it's like I think like gelato. It's kind of that, but it's just different. I don't know. The one we had in Laguna Beach is very creamy like that, so it's kind of similar, but I don't know, you guys, it's so good. Oh, Nancy, you're at the beach. Oh, have fun. How awesome. Which beach are you at? Because people say, like, it's funny because today I was in a group and they're like, oh, I won't be able to post. I'll be at the beach. So that means that you're staying there like several days, right? So you're not close to the beach and you go there and you stay. Um, Usually, like, I don't know. Hi, Priscilla. Oh my gosh. Wait, you here before? I thought I opened your present. I thought you were here the whole time. You'll have to rewatch it. My sister is right about the lipstick. I should have put something with more color. Hampton Beach. Oh, nice. They're so good. That's true. That's true. Like, there's, I haven't had a pizza, like Argentinian pizza, anywhere yet. But I've never been to New York or Chicago, so I don't know. Maybe because there are a lot of Italians. Sorry, our guest is messaging me right now, so give me one quick second because I wanna. Basically, hey, hi, is it Erica or uh Sherry? Is it Sherry? Sherry. Your mom, is it Cheryl? Because today I replied to one of her comments on Instagram and I said Cheryl and then I was like, I hope I said the name right because otherwise it's gonna look kind of weird. But yeah. I was like, okay. Hopefully I had it right. Today I ordered a green tea matcha latte with strawberry. I was trying to find that one, the one that is like half strawberry, half green tea. And I was like Googling it as I was like waiting at Starbucks. And then I said, do you make the strawberry matcha drink? And they're like, oh, you mean the matcha latte with strawberry foam? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And because I'm like, whatever. It, excuse me. It's actually really good. The foam has strawberry and it's delicious. And mm, yeah. So that's what I'm having. Hi, Kelly. Wow, 90 degrees to 68. But 68 is still nice, no? Is it? I mean, you're saying this is really hot. So I finished Downton Abbey, you guys, last night, and I was messaging with Priscilla about it because I was like, I was going through the episode and I was like, ah, I'm annoyed at this, and she's like, well, wait a second, you know. Um, so I forget, Laura, that you've been in Argentina. I forget, but I've never been to New York, so I don't know. New York is more thin, right? Um, so in Argentina we have. Thank you. It's not like super straight because I have a new like the backdrop stand. They just mail it back to me. But I haven't had time to put it on, so it's usually like a little bit like that. It looks like it's wood, but it's not. Cheese is better in Argentina. Thank you. Cheese is amazing, and they have different kinds that you can't find here. Like there's a cheese por salud. You can't find it. You can't find some cheeses, but here you have a lot of variety too. Hi, Mom Dukes. Is that your mom, right? Erica or Sherry? I can't remember. Yes, New York has yummy thin crust. So we love yummy crust, but Argentina has both. So you can have like either regular crust or thin crust. And in some restaurants they have the brick oven, so they make it there, which makes it so delicious. And the regular crust is not super thick. It's not like the giornos, that is super big. It's just good, but the cheese is like so flowy and delicious. Oh my gosh! If you guys haven't tried blue cheese pizza, I recommend that you guys get some blue cheese, and even in a frozen pizza, put some blue cheese on top. Thank you, Monica. It's a dress. And just try that because it's amazing. And then olives on top of your pizza, obviously. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, I said Cheryl today on a comment, but I think I did it with SH. I'm sorry, but I guess I got the name right. um, oh, I know. I want pizza too now. I'm like, oh, let me send a message to some friends, and then we'll just start our we start live. Um, yeah, and like I was saying, um, some people we might do 1 hour today because I might film some videos right after since my in-laws usually are coming home pretty late and I have makeup on and I didn't film today. This week I haven't filmed at all. I filmed Sunday, I think. And I have like 10 boxes. Let me see. All right. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes, you guys. And I might even have one that I'm not seeing. So this tonight is a box that I opened a couple of times. I think I opened either once or twice. And I think I might have won a giveaway and that's how it started. And this is more like a gift box. And they have different themes and they have like book boxes. For example, I got the Alice in Wonderland theme box, so they had some yummy shortbread cookies and a mug with Alice in Wonderland and the book and different stuff. They have a Sherlock one. I'll try to open the. Let me open the. Okay, let's see. I'll open the. Yes, well, out of the 10 boxes, I have one wantable edit and two Stitch Fix boxes. Hi, Noel. Um, and then I have a couple boxes. Then I'm thinking about kind of like not filming so many videos because my numbers are super low and it's really such like it is a lot of work. Not only filming, but then editing. You guys don't know, like sometimes it's like it never ends on my day. Like I'm constantly on the phone. Like, oh, I have to. Hi, Marty. Um, Yes, that's so funny. I haven't had it yet, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost like a little reward because I didn't, give in to that cookie, to the almond croissant. So like I filmed a video and oh my gosh, Jesse, what? Thank you. You didn't have to do that. And when I was asking if you could see the super chats, I wanted to see if it was there, but it wasn't a hint. I should have said that yesterday. I was like, it's not a hint. I just want to know because I was curious. Um, because Noel was saying like I don't know. We were thinking like, do we have super chats when you do this through Steamverse? So we didn't know. You know what, Laura? I could, but the thing is, thank you, just the thing is that I can't always do that because this is the thing. When my husband's watching the kids while I film, it usually works like that. I don't have to stop it. But sometimes if boxes are accumulating and sometimes I try to like attempt to film by myself without him because he's usually sleeping during the day. He's up at night. And he has 1 week of like summer break and then he has summer school. So um, Jesse donated $5, Lalu, and I'll take it out if you want. So it's not like always there. And so if let's say the kids are playing in the living room nicely and it all kind of like aligns, I set up and I start filming by myself. But then the kids come in the room, they're like, "Mommy, can you do this? Or Mommy, can you do that?" So I have to stop filming and then I have to edit it. So that's the thing. So yeah. And then again, my husband has 1 week of break and then he has summer school, which we're still deciding. And I was thinking about like, should I start exploring Twitch because I feel Twitch is like, I don't know, but Twitch is more like live. That's all live. Um, Yay! Hi, Sherry. And what was I gonna say? Oh, we're still deciding if Brandon, my husband, is gonna do summer school or not. because he's reading a ton of books for interviews and stuff like that. So he was thinking, summer school is very intense. It's only 8 weeks. So we will either won't see him probably all summer, or he takes the summer off, prepares for interviews and like job interviews and stuff like that, and we see him a little bit more. So we're still deciding, because he has one class he has to do. He has certain classes left. I can't remember. I think he has 3 classes left of the whole degree. So he has 2 that he's gonna do in fall, and then winter he's gonna do 1 class. So he could do the summer class with that one as well and take summer off. So either way, yeah, I think it might be better that way. So we just have to make sure that all those 2 and 2 are manageable and he's gonna pass them. So anyway, so yeah, that's the thing. If he takes summer off, then maybe in summer I will be able to do more non-editing videos. But it's not only that. Noel knows this. Even taking out the editing, and anyone here that does videos too is like, oh, I have to upload this video. Oh, I have to do the hi Sherry. So good to have you both, and your mom. Oh, when you put a video up, you're like, oh, I have to upload it. Oh, I need to do the thumbnail. So you have to go, and I go to the app, Canva, make the thumbnail, and then put it on. Then you put the title, the description, the tag. It all takes. I know it sounds like, oh, it takes 5 minutes. Yes, but then it's almost like I'm always on the phone, taking photos, editing videos, filming videos, doing the doing the design for the promos for the lives. Like, it's a lot of work. So all that to say that I'm thinking about maybe filming less boxes and focusing more on Instagram and doing some boxes only on Instagram, and then some boxes only on YouTube, or depending on the popularity or how many views and stuff like that. Some boxes get like 40 views. It's just not. I don't know if it's that one worth the effort. Oh yes, I should do more of those. Maybe like when I'm doing my makeup or stuff like that. I like that too. So yeah. So yeah, what do you guys think? I don't know. I'm just thinking that sometimes it's a little work. My kids don't like me to film videos. Um, One morning I wake up and Wesley's like, "Are you making videos today?" And I said, "No." Oh, he was happy. And then he's like, "Tomorrow, are you making videos?" Don't make videos. He's so funny. They don't like it. I don't know. My kids are used to having me all the time for them. Yeah, that's why. Exactly, Heather. They're very used to having me all the time, and um like if I was a mom that worked outside of the home, they would be used to it. And sometimes I tell them, guys, like there's moms that go to work all day long and they're like out of the home, and uh yes, that's true, Jesse, that's true. I know, and that's one of the reasons why I'm thinking of like doing less videos, because then maybe I'll post too much and people can't watch them all. Like if I post 3 videos a day, it's too much, like so it might be better to do something that even my Fat Fit Fun video didn't do as well, and it was doing really good. Mom, yes, Cheryl, it is. It takes a little time. I don't know how if Sherry and Erica, do you guys um take turns on who edits, who does this, or you guys have like a kind of like a divide and conquer kind of thing? No worries. Oh, no worries, Priscilla. It's okay. So anyway, yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes I'm like the FabFit Fun, for example, that I paid for myself didn't do that well, so I might have to cancel FabFit Fun. I mean, I'm an annual subscriber, so whenever it ends, uh, oh, okay. Oh, it it's you divide. Okay. Yeah, that's true, Kelly. Totally, totally true. Yeah, and also the pandemic is like getting a little bit less pandemic-y. I don't know, like we're starting to get out. Yeah, absolutely. I'm considering, I don't know, we've been talking to my husband about either getting a YMCA membership for the summer, or there's another club here in the area that is kind of like an uppity, super rich club. And one of the, someone, I want to say the name because I don't think they want, but a box owner, she works also for this club in her state. and she gave me a little discount. It's not that big of a discount, to be honest. Like, not, it's not half off. Like, I wish. But we were talking with my husband. We're still considering it because it is some money. But they have 2 pools, they have 2 jacuzzis, they have a splash pad for the kids, water slides, and they have classes, like exercise classes that I would be able to go, and I could drop the kids off for 3 hours a day. So it is like, it is way cheaper than hiring a nanny or childcare for sure, for even for 3 hours a day. Like, if you have a daycare and you drop your kids off for 3 hours a day, that's probably like $1,500 for 3 kids. So this is like, it's about, I don't want to say, because it doesn't matter. YMCA is way cheaper, but they also have 2 hours of childcare. I don't know, but the pool that is close to us is not available for swimming. You have to it's only for lap swimming, so you have to like be a swimmer. And the pool that would be open is like 25 minutes from us, so it would be like a drive. So I don't know. We have to go. I have to make some time and go to both places and check it out. So I don't know what that came about, but yes, we're thinking about that because we have no pool, we have no HOA pool or anything. We're close to the beach, so that's another thing. Like, I should consider, like, okay, we could go to the beach all the time. Um, but yeah, we're thinking about it because I also want to. Oh, nice, Kelly. That's nice. $20 a day. That's still adds up though. Because I had a friend that had a nanny and she charged $45 a day. That's like $900 a month. I made the math. $20 is not. It's, yeah, super cheap for it. But even for that, back in the day, maybe it was. It is expensive. It is expensive. Childcare, like, if I worked full time, um, now that Wesley is going to school, maybe it wouldn't be like that. But when Wesley and Walter both were in the school, all day childcare is expensive. It is expensive. And even the YMCA after school programs were like $500 for 2 days a week to leave the kids after school. It's insane. It's expensive. Hi, Sylvia. So, yeah. Anyway, I was thinking about, margarita. I actually ran out of vodka. I've been doing the cocktails from authentic book boxes, and I'm like obsessed with the last one we got from, what box was it? I think it was Dial A for Aunties. Was that the one that I had last? It was the pineapple one. It was big, so it lasted a long time. I love that. So anyway, yeah, that's one thing that we're considering, signing up either for YMCA or this club and have the kids learn how to swim too, take swim classes, and then I could go to, I could go to the gym, take a couple classes, Zumba or whatever, swim a little bit by myself. I can even get dry, like 3 hours of childcare, you guys. That's like, and the kids would be super. I think it would be amazing, and I can spend. Oh yes, it's from the mothers, like the Springboks. Yes, 1,300. I know, that's what it is. And if you make, let's say, like, if I work full time, I'll probably, I don't know. I'm not in tune with the full time rates right now, but I was making back in the day, in 2009. No, 2013 or 12, I was making $25 to $30 an hour. So that's about 3,200 in hand at the end of the month. So $1,300, that's like half your salary. So you're basically working for $15 an hour. Is that worth it? That's the thing. It's like not seeing your kids. It's like you have to think about that. You have to like not see your kids for the whole day for basically $15 an hour. I mean, I don't know, unless you absolutely have to. So yeah, it's that expensive. 1,300 and maybe more even if you have more kids. Like I said, like YMCA, to leave your kids at the YMCA after school programs for 3 or 4 hours, 2 days a week. A friend of mine was paying $500, 2 days a week. So if you want to send them all week, it's probably $1,000 per kid. Only for. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. It's not worth it. Some depends on how much you make, but if you are gonna get half of your salary on childcare, sometimes you find a way to make that money, working from home and being with your kids. That's kind of what I do because I don't make 3,000 a month. But I feel like it wouldn't be worth it for me to commute, especially the commute and the work, and then come home. And I know I would be a horrible mom if I work full time. I'll probably come home and I'll be like, leave me alone. Because you're tired, you're mentally exhausted. So, and I think the kids kind of get used to not being demanding, which my kids are kind of demanding. Like I'm with them with them all the time, so they got used to it. Like they need me for everything. But oh wow, that's I'm reading your comment. So yeah, it is hard. But if you make a ton of money, my husband always says like if you ever we joke about like if you ever become big in YouTube, then I'll stop working. I'll stay with the kids. Like we always talk about like we want one of our kids to be with them. We don't want them to be, ideally. I know sometimes there are circumstances that you have to, but um, she just messaged me. It was like, oh, 1 second, I can't remember her name now. That's horrible. She's actually on this live. She was commenting. But let me check her name really quick. I forget. I became terrible with names. Rachel. Oh, but that still was. You did homework with him. That was amazing. I don't think I would have the, I don't know, mental capacity to do that. But you have to, right? That's the thing. And that's another thing. Like I told my husband, like if I work full time, I don't want to come home and cook. So you're gonna have to learn how to cook because you know how the women, like the whole female, how do you call it, the feminist movement. I feel like sometimes it backfired on us because we're still expected or we still have to do certain things even though we work full time. So if me and my husband worked full time, he would help a lot with things, but I still have to cook because I'm the better cook. So it would be kind of like that, like I still have to cook. No, like but if I work full time and he wasn't working, then obviously he'll cook. We have to find a way to make it work. um yeah, I mean, I know some families do like meal prep on Sundays together, and then they have meals ready, which we'll probably do something like that. Um, but yeah, I feel like the mom is still the mom, and the kids want the mom for everything, and it's not the same. So, but yeah. But you know what? Don't feel guilty because I feel like even in being with the kids, sometimes I feel like I miss. Not that I miss so much, but I don't stop and soak. I don't stop and smell the roses sometimes. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes in my house, like in my family, my dad, even when my dad was working, they're not perfect, right? But a lot of the times, my dad, even when he worked full time, my mom was at home. He always did the dishes. Partly because my mom's hands now they got better, but they were seriously falling apart. And so but now, even now, like there was a time when my mom was off work and my dad was still doing Uber, and he just goes and does the dishes, and my mom doesn't even have to ask him. Like I love that. But not in every family. It's not every family. Even like I talked to some friends, I'm like, yeah, my family, like my dad always did the dishes, and I feel like we're not that kind of family. And my friends like, yeah, mine is not either. So yeah, it. I don't know. Let me see if she sent me a message. She's trying to log in, you guys, but I am on Safari too. That's weird. Yeah, well, yeah, that's another thing. We did the dishes too, and that's something that I'm trying to involve my kids more. They help me a lot. Like I say, okay, move the stools because we eat at a bar right now. Like we have like a bar, counter, which I don't like it. But we don't have a big table. So anyway, I tell them move the stools, and Westy goes and gets the broom, and then I kind of sweep, and then they move the stool back. So I'm getting them very involved in things because I'm like, why do you have kids otherwise, right? You did a lot of the cleaning. Good for your parents. My mom didn't delegate that much, and then she was overwhelmed. And when she wanted us to clean, it was almost like we couldn't do it. I don't know. It was like we didn't want to do it because she didn't do it often, and then she got overwhelmed, and it's like, okay, we have Rachel here. Let's welcome her. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Good to see you. I love your wall in the back.
Thank you. Yes, I got it painted from
Oh,
an artist.
oh
I
wow.
said I wanted it to be fantasy, and she's like, "I got you."
Oh, that looks
So,
beautiful.
thank you.
So, if you go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about you and your blogs and your business.
Of course, yeah. So my name is Rachel. I'm the owner of Lux Joy and Comfort, which is a gifting company here in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I do gifts for any occasion, kind of in a subscription box kind of way. It's kind of like gift baskets, but gift boxes. And so I have like Pride, for example. I just came out with the new Pride gift boxes. I have 15 flat, well, 8 right now, but 15 are coming. So that's really, really exciting. And I have like books, I have birthday, I have, congratulations, spa gifting, and I also do custom gifting. So like this tumbler I made myself. It was white to begin with, and I put the design on there.
Oh, nice.
So I can put your name on there on anything you want, and that was actually the giveaway, is a custom mug, so you can put any image you want. You just give me a JPEG, and I make custom gifts. So if there's something on my website that you don't see and you're like, you know what, I want something completely different, I can do that for you. And that's kind of my business model.
And how did it start? How did you think about this business and the boxes?
Yeah, so I started because I liked subscription boxes a lot. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to start my own subscription box. I wanted it to be book based, and I wanted it to have tea and coffee and, like all the generic, like what every box has really. And I looked at the startup costs and I'm like, I don't have that. So I decided to do gifts, or subscription box on demand, which kind of turned into just gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the subscription box that I actually have is Sips By. So I'm always interested in seeing what you get in your box, and then going, what do I have on my box? And like, where did I get that tea?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's very affordable. I feel like for the tea lover, you get, different teas, and you try different teas, and that's a great way to, I think that was one of my first ones too. And I think I reached out to them when I was not that big, and they said yes, which was really nice. Like one of the first ones that started sending to me. So they're super nice. And I was like, oh, they're a big box.
That's it's so full of surprises, and that's kind of my business model, is like, so Lux Joy and Comfort is luxury gifts that bring joy and comfort. And so I feel like that's what subscription boxes do. They bring joy and comfort and surprise. And like, whenever I give a gift to somebody, I want them to open it and be like, oh my gosh, this is incredible.
Yeah.
Like, this is great. Look at all these things. Look at all of these like gifts that I have now. And that's kind of where I'm coming from. And that's every single time I make a gift, I kind of make it in mind of, will this be a really fun surprise to open up? And same with the packaging. I make sure that the packaging is like kind of, so the opening is like a surprise.
And they come in boxes that you can keep, right? At least mine came in one of that, like that.
Yeah, yours came in like a photography box. Yeah, so some of them, yes, but some of them, no. But yeah, yours was extra special. I made sure. And that is actually sold out. I don't have any more Alice in Wonderland books.
Oh, yeah. What do you have? Like, I know you've made Sherlock ones, and.
Yep. So I have Sherlock. I have The Wizard of Oz. I have Harry Potter, Jane Eyre, Dracula, Pride and Prejudice, and I think that's it.
That's it. For books, then they're classic, but you can also do like custom.
So, basically I wholesaled from HarperCollins, which was a mistake. And I need to get rid of these books because they're not returnable. So when I first started, I wanted it to be just books. Like it was just going to be a literary like store. And then I realized, I can expand and do more. Oh no, I have like 300 books. I have to get rid of these.
Bummer.
So I have a lot in my inventory room. And I think I have about, on my book section on my website, I have about 20 different types of book boxes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you guys know how where are the prices? Where do they start?
So the price I think starts at $25 and it goes to like $80.
Okay. So you guys know there's like a lot to choose from if you want to check it out. And I also was looking at your Pride boxes. They have a lot of different, variety too there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I can like show off some of
Yeah.
them. So this one was agender that I showed, but I also have queer gender. I have non-binary, polysexual. I have the rainbow. I have intersex, and and I have this mug, which is asexual. I have trans and lesbian, and that's just to start. Like, I basically, the reason why I wanted to start these boxes is because I am part of the LGBTQIA plus, and I was like, is there a gift box for me? So I searched Etsy, I searched Google, and there wasn't. And I'm like, I'm not being represented in the gift industry. So I have to change that. So I kind of Googled like all the flags and I picked 15 of them. And, you know, like intersex, for example, like there's no gift box that has intersex because it's like kind of like a, you know, not many, I have not met one person who's intersex. So that's why, you know, maybe some companies don't believe that there's an audience, but I do.
Right.
And so I want to cater to everyone that I can. And so that's why I personally searched up asexual gift box, and there are none. And I am livid
Wow.
that I am not represented.
I feel like a lot of the boxes are coming down with special edition ones for this month, but that's pretty much
mine's year round. So yeah, it's staying.
And then I thought, well, I remember that we said like the winner of the giveaway can choose either one of the Pride boxes or a custom mug, right? So
yeah, so yeah, you were correct. So so a winner can win either one of the Pride boxes with a mug, or you can win a custom mug with whatever you want on it. So it's really preference.
And Noelle said that she loves her custom mug by the You Did. And the one, the Alice in Wonderland one, my husband uses it the most because it's big and he makes his teas and he likes like big, you know, coffee tea mugs.
Yeah. This is a heavy, this is like a nice mug.
Yeah.
It's the handle is very big. And that's what I get a lot. I get a lot of people going like, this handle is amazing. And I'm like, I know.
Yeah, it's my husband who uses it all the time. And he's like, I like the big mugs. I see also that there's my dad pamper gift. There's a dad one with coffee and is that a notebook or something like that?
Which one is it?
Dad the Legend.
Dad the Legend, that's a notebook, I believe.
Yeah, and really nice tumbler. So there's a ton. There's a breakfast charcuterie board, you guys. Box, sorry.
That's my bestseller. On Etsy, that's my bestseller because I sell on Etsy too. I sell both on my website and on Etsy, and Etsy is breakfast charcuterie. Just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
They love, I mean, charcuterie is so fun, and it's fun to gift as well. I think that it's if you don't know what to get someone, and you know that they're not a vegetarian, get them a charcuterie board.
Yeah, definitely. Someone that does not, my husband, for example, he wouldn't be into sweets that much, but he loves cheeses. So that would be perfect.
Yeah.
And there's like coffee and sweets. That's like more my alley. Yeah. There's a ton. There's a lot of boxes, you guys. You have to check them out.
There's about 178, I think.
Wow.
And counting because
bath bomb gift set. I like that too.
The which one?
The bath bomb gift set.
Yes.
I haven't checked your website in a long time.
I brought a bath bomb just to show off. So these bath bombs are like really, as you can see, they're huge, and they're made with what's it called? Those essential oils. Yeah. So it makes your skin silky smooth. I personally can't use this because my skin is very sensitive to anything. I can't put anything on my body. So I was like, I gave it to my roommate. I said, test this puppy out for me. And she did. And she's like, I'm glowing. And I'm like, okay, I guess I should.
I love bath bombs.
Yeah.
You know, like sometimes it's so funny because I'm like, you know, it's just a little something to put in the bath and it lasts really like not that long, but I love it. I love my
smells amazing too.
Yeah. And I can't remember if I have a discount code.
I can make it. I can make a discount code for you.
Okay. Let's make it.
So I can just make one up right now and then just put it on the website. But no, there is a 10% off already. If you go to the website, it's just 10 off. And I would probably give you the same discount code.
So if for the rest of the ones that don't win the giveaway, then they can go and check it out.
Exactly. And you can do 10 off.
Yeah. 10 off. That's awesome. So 10 with 10?
No, it's actually spelled off. It's spelled so TENOFF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. And what are your favorites kind of boxes to make to curate?
I like spa boxes. Oh, I think my kitty's coming. You can see
Oh,
her. There she is. There's Lady
oh,
Gray.
cutie. I
Yeah.
wish we could have cats. My husband's allergic.
Oh,
Uh,
that's too
they're
bad.
so
Yeah.
cute. I
She's
used to have a
cute.
little kitty that I found one time. I rescued her from the rain, and she got stuck in between our like lines. It's kind of weird because the blinds are in Argentina, they're outside or something. And she was tiny little, and then we gave it to my uncle, but I kind of had her when she was little, and I know I miss her. But
Oh,
my
so
mom's
cute.
chest also like closes up completely because of
Really?
cuts. Yeah, yeah.
So she's like really allergic.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I know there's some people that can't come into my apartment. They're like, nope, cats. And I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, fair.
Oh, but they're
All right.
such good. I feel like I like dogs too, but for some reason, you know how they say like dogs are more companions and cats are not. But I feel like cats kind of like they do cuddle with you next to
Oh,
you,
100%.
and
It's a
they're
myth.
so cute.
It's a
Yeah,
myth because
yeah.
like my cat follows me around and lays on my chest and begs for scratches
I
and like,
know they're so cute. I know.
they
It
do.
just felt like I would read in that my cat was purring next to me. I felt that was so cute. But
That's
anyway,
really
what's
cute.
her name?
Her name's Lady Gray.
Lady Grey.
Yes, after the tea, because I am a tea fanatic. I mean, I host tea parties for friends. I love
Oh,
tea.
love it. I can't
Mhm.
wait to like start meeting people too and like, you know,
Oh,
hosting
it's
it
gonna
or
be so
going
nice.
places.
It's gonna be nice.
Yes, Gail says that cats get butt rap. I
They
know.
do.
Yeah.
I
They
don't
think like
understand
they're kind
it.
of like non-committal because they go out, you
Probably.
know. But I had a dog that also went out in the neighborhood and came back. So I know, kitties are so good. And so you read a lot too. You love books.
I do. That's why I wanted to start the subscription box. So the book is subscription boxes because I had so I went to NYU for publishing.
Oh wow.
But I had a background in web design. So I have a degree in web design. So I lived in New York and I tried to get into publishing and I had all these interviews at like HarperCollins and like all these places. And I think that like they saw my background, which was web design, and they're like, we're going to go with the English degree. So I didn't get hired, and I really think it's because of my background. But so
Oh,
that was really disappointing because I love publishing, but I'm actually um, it kind of came full circle because now I'm making boxes for HarperCollins.
yeah.
I have an order for 80 boxes, and so I'm doing
Oh
their
wow.
promotions, and I'm like
Wow.
mind blown. I can't believe it. I'm
That's
so
crazy.
excited.
It's so funny because we were just talking about before you came in and we heard like I write quote unquote because I haven't actually sat down and I have a few novels finished. They're not amazing. They're just but when I always say like right now since my kids are little, I don't want to attempt to write something because I don't want to get frustrated.
Mhm.
But when the kids go to school, which next year they'll all be in school, I might have some time and I might take writing serious. And I was telling them like I have no idea what the publishing process is, and
Yeah.
that's I feel like the most daunting. After you write, then it's
Mhm.
like, what do I do with this? And it's just like
You get an agent, or you
I
try to
know.
get an agent.
But then it's like you're a writer, but you also have to be almost like a business person. It's like so frustrating. Because it's like
It
I just
is.
want to write. But
So,
yeah,
what
like
kind of book are you writing?
the books that I have finished, and I don't know if I'm gonna polish them. They need a lot of polish. One is young adult, one is new adult.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
God,
that yeah.
that's incredible.
But
Oh, I
they're in
love it.
Spanish. That's another thing. They're in Spanish. So
Oh,
that's the big dilemma that I have is like if I write new, do I write English? Do I write Spanish? It's like that thing. My
Mhm.
big probably I should write probably in English, but my English is not as good as my Spanish. So that's the
Right.
thing.
Yeah,
But
no, that makes sense. Well, I mean, I'm sure there are imprints within HarperCollins that are Spanish, or
yeah,
Simon and Schuster that are Spanish. Like that it wouldn't make sense because isn't Spanish the second language in America?
I don't know. But I mean, how much audience is there? I might probably try also if I publish the ones that I have, I will try to like contact people in Argentina maybe to publish it there, or
Good,
something like
yeah.
that, or self-publish. I don't know. But it's just like that whole thing is like you wrote the book, which is hard in itself, and then you have to do the whole publishing, which is like a not completely different job that
Yeah. No, I hear you. Well, congratulations on
No,
writing your
thanks.
novels.
Oh, that was a lot. I mean, I finished them a long time ago before kids. Now I have to sit down again and think about, either translating the ones that I have, because some of the stories I do like, and I don't want them to just die there,
Mhm.
um, or just start from scratch and say, okay, this is one chapter and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I know a lot of friends that are like, I'm writing a book, and they've been saying it for like 5 years. So you
Yes.
finished a book, and that's incredible. That's like
Oh,
an
thanks.
achievement. So thank you. Or I don't know why I said thank you, but
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks. It's funny, but I do think that it needs work, and it's like probably polishing and stuff like that. So I can't say like, oh, I finished a novel and I'm like,
Yeah, I
dusting
have
my
to
nails.
go. Yeah, no. You need
So,
editing.
thank you. My sister says that but I wrote a novel that takes place in the south of Argentina, and she's like, that is good. I sent it to several people to read, and I think a lot of people didn't finish it. Sometimes I'm like that too. I'm like, yeah, send me your book, and sometimes I don't finish it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I had to tell people like, okay, did you read it? Finish it for me.
I finished a book. Do you know NaNoWriMo?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I did it 50,000 words.
Wow. You
And
did
I
it?
and I submitted it because at the time I was actually working as an intern at Entangled Publishing, and they're great. I love them. They're a romance
Yeah.
publisher, and I was like, "Here's my book," and they're like, "No, we're not publishing this piece of crap." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." No, they didn't say that, but it was my first ever book, and I was like really excited, and I'm never doing it again. Like that was
Oh,
so much work. That was
yeah.
like, oh.
But don't they have editors that basically change the book around?
Yeah, they have in-house editors. They do, yeah,
But they have to like the premise, I guess, enough to
yeah.
put all the work. Yeah.
And
Because
I didn't edit it or anything,
you
so
see so much crap published too. I don't get it sometimes.
right. 50 Shades of Grey,
I
like
mean, yeah, there's like stuff that are not necessarily high quality, or like a story that is like shaking me, or but it's like it's
yeah,
there. I don't know. It's so weird. It's
mhm.
like like everything, like music. You find like indie music that is amazing, and then you have some music that is famous, and you're like, what's this?
Like, what is this? Yeah, like, why is this famous? Yeah, no, I
Oh,
totally
thank you,
get that.
Priscilla. I'll send it to you. So when did you study English, or you
I
did?
didn't.
No.
No,
Oh,
I regret that. I think if I were to go back to school, I would do marketing or some sort of business. I think that would be well at the time, I was like 21. I
yeah,
graduated and I thought I wanted to do web design. I was like,
yeah. But
you
web
don't know
design
what
it's a very profitable
it is.
major.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can go into it like a starting position with 60,000.
Yeah.
Like that's but I definitely lost my passion for it. And then went into publishing
Yeah.
and then couldn't get hired. So then I came back to Minnesota and was kind of lost. And I knew I wanted to be my own boss.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be my own boss. I've always wanted to do my own thing. So that's where the subscription box came in and kind of where that journey led me.
Oh, I'm
Mhm.
glad. I'm glad. Sometimes that happens. I feel like my husband went through it too. Like he started political science, and then the jobs at that time in 2009, you needed a master's or you needed military experience,
Right.
or something else. And he was getting married. We were getting married, and he's like, "What do I do?" And it's the same thing. And now he's studying computer science.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
really feel like when you're just graduating high school, you don't even know who you are yet. And so to go and like spend all this money on a college degree that you might
Yes,
change,
it's
like you
hard.
don't even know what you like. So
I know.
I have not met one person who's like, this is my degree and I've been doing it for 50 years. It's always like, no, I changed.
Except like I feel like we had some friends here, like they're a couples, they're married, and although the husband studied engineering, and I'm like, how did they know at 18 that they wanted to be engineers? Like,
It's crazy.
no, and they went through it and they're working and they're doing really well, and I'm like, wow, I
Wow.
wonder if the parents were like influencing that
Mhm.
decision, because who knows that young that wants to study engineering, and then it's a hard major. Like I don't think I
Yeah.
did.
No, it totally is. And like that's congratulations to them. That's
I
incredible.
know. I know. I almost like we always joke with my husband, and we were kind of arguing, kind of discussing it with my sisters. That I'm like for my kids, I have three boys, and I'm gonna be like, you're gonna study either this, or this. That's it.
Right. That's
Yeah,
it.
and then if you want to do something, what if they want to be singers? Well, they can sing after work,
Right.
in
Yep.
their
There you
big
go.
mansion. I don't know,
That's your
you know,
mother. Yep.
because I'm like, you can be a singer in the street, or you can be a singer in your mansion. I don't know. It's a joke, but
Yeah. 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 No, I totally get it.
Noelle was saying that she thinks she was I don't know how to say it, like she thought that she wasn't hired because of her English degree.
Wait,
Yeah,
Noelle said that?
yeah.
Oh, I
But
can't see the comments on my
no,
end.
she did. She said it some time ago. But I don't know.
Ah, I sent
Noelle,
Noelle a box too.
did you say that you tried to apply it in the publishing world and um, you didn't get in because of your English degree? So then, who gets jobs in the publishing?
I mean, honestly, like that's the thing is that so many people apply. I'm sure you have to have like 3 years experience in a starting position or something like that. Um, I know like a lot of my not colleagues, classmates got hired and they all had English degrees. So I just assumed I didn't have the background because
Uh,
I was qualified.
yeah. So
I'm
you
sure
did
Noelle was.
web design and you did something. You did like a minor in publishing, or you
Yeah,
went.
so
Oh,
I did a certificate in publishing.
okay.
So it was
And
a
they were like,
3 month course at NYU.
oh, yeah.
Mhm.
You would think also with the name with NYU.
You would think.
It is definitely who you know, Penny, because even when I was in Argentina and I studied literature, so it's kind of like I did the English major in for Spanish. In my school, did more like they call it encyclopedic major, which they do a lot of Spanish, but they also do different like English literature, French, Italian, German. So it was like a little bit of everything, but obviously very big on Spanish. And I had classmates who were already working at publishing companies, and they hadn't even graduated, and I was sure that they knew someone, and I was like, but why, like I wanted to work I actually wanted to work in publishing too. I wanted to be an editor, and a lot of my classmates ended up being teachers, which is something that I wasn't against for college. I wouldn't have minded being a college teacher, but that's what they in Argentina. College teacher is not like full time like here, like UCLA professors, that they're like 40 hours. You kind of have to find your hours constantly to make it full time. So that's why I didn't want that kind of hustle.
Right.
But yeah, it's funny because I also wanted to be either writing, publishing my own, or like working with others. But I feel like my major in the US, at least, it helped me a lot finding either being bilingual and also translating and editing in Spanish. So it also kind of came full circle.
Yeah.
And I can work from home too. I can do a lot of work from home because a lot of translating is done from home as well.
It's weird how things come full circle. You're just like,
Yeah.
how did I get here?
Yeah, I know. It's a lot about reinventing yourself too, and kind of
It is.
finding, like what works at the time, because sometimes what we did at a certain time, time changes and
Mhm.
economy goes up and down and stuff like that. So,
Yep.
yeah.
The
Uh,
pandemic has been kind to me, that's for sure, because a lot of people are shopping local. So I'm getting a lot of like corporations that I
that's so
probably wouldn't
nice.
have gotten.
Yeah,
People are
that's
like, "You're gonna
crazy.
shop small," and I'm like, yay,
Yeah.
thank
And you said you have
you.
80, like an order for 80 boxes. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I know. Well, so it's really funny. So I actually was a YouTuber. I was a booktuber at one point.
You did? You were?
Yeah,
Ah,
I was. So I still have all my videos up. I deleted all of my reviews though because I didn't want because I had some reviews that weren't so good on books, and I'm like, I might want to work
work.
with some of these authors.
Yeah.
So I should probably just so but I still have all my videos up. But so I would work with publishers, and I was in contact. So I just mass emailed all of these publishers, and I was like, "This is what I do." And so I got an email back from W. Norton and from HarperCollins, and they both were like, "Let's do it."
Oh.
And I was like, "Okay."
So you were big. What's your channel?
I was not big. I have
No.
3,000 subscribers, and I did so much.
That
I
is a
did
lot of
so much
subscribers.
work.
That is a lot. It's not super big, but it is bigger than me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
For me,
Well,
3,000, like a 3,000 to 5,000 is getting there. Like
maybe it was 2000, but anyway, it's Rachel Reed's. That was it. So you'll see my 20-year-old self, and it was a long time ago. But like I would do collabs with authors that would
That's
take me like 40 hours, and I would get like 0 views. And I know it's not about the views, but I even like how you discuss. You put so much work into it. It's like not worth it. And I was like,
I know, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was saying. It's the same thing. It's like, yeah.
not. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, so I also did a lot of interviews with authors too. I think like with over 100.
That's fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So I have a Rachel Reads, but I don't think it's that one. No. Wait. An Echo in Darkness videos?
Nope,
No.
that's not me. It's Rachel Reads or Ray K Books.
Yeah, it's like, that's another thing. Like, if I was making a lot of money on YouTube alone, I'm putting the videos up there, then yes, I would keep putting content, because if the videos were getting, good views to say like me making a good income, but then if it's not paying off at all, then you're like, oh, I want to, focus my efforts in something else.
Right. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just tried to search for myself and I can't even find myself. What the heck? That's ridiculous. The Rachel Reads that pops up has 424 subscribers.
Yeah, that's what I saw. That's what I saw.
Nope, that's not me. Let me show you I'll post it in the chat.
Yeah, Priscilla, what we're saying about internships, we're talking with my husband about that too. And a lot of the times you have to be a student. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do an internship at all, because we would prefer him to finish school before he either delays 1 quarter to do an internship as a student, or he finishes his degree and then he might not be able to do an internship because he's not already under the school protection, So I don't know. I have something. Sorry, I have a notification. Oh, okay. Thank you.
So I just found the comments.
Ray K Books.
Yeah, Ray K Books.
Private one. Yeah.
So I saw Priscilla say that because now I can see the comments. Hi guys. Yeah. I didn't know that there was like a tab. So the internship experience. So I did an unpaid internship for Entangled Publishing, and I still didn't get hired. And I was there for 2 years. What? So that's when I'm like, it has to be my background. Like, why else? Unpaid.
2 years? Oh, that's crazy. But I feel like those are like they don't promise to hire you, right? But I feel like they do it for people that want the experience, but then they want to go somewhere else to apply, not necessarily. Yeah. Well, Priscilla is saying that he should do the internship. I know, it's just that we live with my in-laws, you guys know, so we want to get out of here as soon as possible. So it's like, even for us, even for my in-laws too, it's like, okay, you're gonna do the internship, and you have to apply with a lot of time in advance. But this guy that went to the same program as my husband got an internship for Amazon in Seattle, and they paid him $8,000 a month. It was an internship, and we're like, get that same internship, like, it would be amazing. Excuse me, let me put my. Do you guys hear my fan? I hope it doesn't bother you. I forgot to turn it off, and I'm like,
oh, I didn't even notice it.
No, okay, good.
Yeah, no,
so, yeah, that's it. That's the dilemma. It's like, do we want him to finish soon, or do we want him to have some,
Oh, and I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota, by the way. I think now I'm looking at all the comments, and I'm like, I'm missing all of this.
Oh, sorry, Kelly is from Minnesota, but I don't know if she's from Minneapolis. But yes, I'll talk to you, Priscilla, since your husband was an engineer too. I know, it's just that by engineering internships really pay well. Oh, okay, yeah, engineer, yeah. I mean, this guy, again, like, he got an internship for Amazon, and it was 2 months, and they paid $8,000. So I'm like, we're all going to Seattle. I told my husband, like, I don't care. We're going for 2 months. We're getting an Airbnb. I mean, we can afford it for that. Or I don't know if I want him to go himself, but it was like, so that's our dilemma too. Like, does he finish before, or, does he do the internship? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's crazy that you can do internships if you're not a student. They should give you the chance.
They don't. I didn't know that they didn't do that. You have to.
I guess they might, if you just finished the degree. Maybe that's I just finished, like, last semester. Maybe they do, but I don't know why. I don't know. So she grew up in Minneapolis, Kelly, and she's in Rosemount now.
Oh yeah, I know Rosemount. It's close enough.
That's where the Mighty Ducks are from, right?
I did a craft fair at Rosemount High School. So that a couple years ago, like a year before the pandemic. It was really fun.
I totally want to visit Minnesota, and like I don't know if the winter's the best time, but I want to see like the mountains and the snow.
Okay, if you want to see the snow, then
Yeah.
yes. Maybe like in December, like not when it's really bad and really cold, but there's like
Yeah.
a sweet spot that you should visit Minnesota for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't oh no, that's Colorado. No, nothing. But the Mighty Ducks, I always remember that they're all from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks. That's us. I
Yeah.
know. I just watched the last episode of the Disney Plus Mighty
Yeah.
Ducks.
Actually, I didn't know. I heard they made something new, but is Emilio Estevez in there too?
Amelia. I don't know the actor.
Emilio Estevez.
Oh, yes, yeah, him. Yes, he is. He is. He's
Oh, fun.
one of the original cast. Yeah.
Yes. I
There's
remember there was one guy that I had a huge crush on. You know the Sandlot, the movie The Sandlot. Benny Rodriguez. He was in the Mighty Ducks too. He was Luis Mendoza.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I was always like, oh, that was my teenage, preteen crush.
That's amazing. My first crush ever was the Power Ranger, the Green Ranger, Tommy. That was
Oh, I didn't remember he was there.
oh yeah, Tommy. Yeah, that was my guy. Like that was I had a crush before I knew what a crush was. I was just like
I know, me too. Because I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11, and I think my very first strong crush was Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World.
He was cute too.
And it lasted years. Okay, like heart pounding every time I turned on the TV. It was like
Heartthrob.
oh.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how I was with Tommy. I was like, Kim, get away from her. He's mine.
No, it was like, I would write, and I wrote it wrong because it's Sean. It was Sean with SHAW, but I thought it was John, so I would write Lucia and John everywhere.
I love that.
Kristen was asking if the episodes on Disney are good.
The episodes
of the Mighty Ducks.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're really good. I mean, they're kind of corny, but they're made for kids. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll let that go. But I think it's really good if you like the series or the movie series. I think you'll like the TV series.
Yeah, I actually canceled Disney Plus for now because we weren't watching it enough. But there's a couple of things I can't remember now, but there were a couple of things coming up, and then I wanted to watch with the kids.
I split it. So I had with a friend of mine, there was like this deal, this 3-year deal. It was like 70 or like 100. I forgot. Like I think it's like 150 for 3 years or something like that. And I'm like, I gotta grab it.
Yeah.
So me and my friend are splitting the account.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I had Hulu, so then it was like a deal with Hulu, but I don't know if maybe I didn't cancel it. I don't know now. But I thought I had too many, and then what I do is like I want to get HBO for a little bit too to watch a couple of things, the Friends thing and stuff like that. So I have to cancel. I'll cancel one, either Netflix or Hulu or something, because.
Yeah, HBO Max is like the best streaming service in my opinion because it has the most like blockbuster choices.
Yeah.
So I'm splitting that with my family as well. Sorry.
They have Ted Lasso, right? Or is that Apple TV?
They have
Ted, the TV show Ted Lasso or something. I know my sister watches them in Argentina. And another thing, like Apple TV, I don't have it. And there's a couple of shows that I wanted to watch, like the one with Jennifer Aniston and the guy from The Office, Steve Carell.
Yeah, I don't really watch the shows. I watched Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah, I haven't finished. We watched 2 seasons only of that one. I haven't.
Don't finish it. Don't do it to yourself.
No, why?
Oh my god, it was bad. The ending was as bad as you've heard.
But it's not the end.
The Game of Thrones, yeah, it ended.
But don't they have another book coming? Isn't there another book coming out?
I mean, the author says he's writing it, but if he's truly writing it, nobody knows.
Oh, the last season is literally trash.
It's literally trash. Yes.
Even after the Red Wedding, episode, or
that was I screamed at that episode.
I didn't watch that episode, but I read it because my husband read all the books, so he was kind of telling me a little bit, not to spoil it, but because I asked him. So then I went to Wikipedia and I was like, I want to know what happens, a little bit, but.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the way to do it. I mean, I do that with some books and with some movies. I look it up on Wikipedia first just to see if it's worth it to
Yeah.
me. I'm like, is
Yeah.
this going to be a good ending or a bad ending? So I don't want to waste my time.
You know what? Jessie says that since we're both into publishing, she thinks it was like younger. Have you seen that show?
I've never heard of it. What is it?
I watched a couple episodes, and to be honest, I couldn't. And I've heard really good things, so I am giving it some thought. But because there's this lady who, she was a mom, so she's out of work, and she's 40 years old or something. So she lies about her age, and she says she's 26. And I just could not get past the fact that she could not pass for a 26-year-old.
Everyone's like, no.
No, I know. Like, she could not pass for a 26-year-old. So it kind of annoyed me the whole time how people think she's 26, you know?
There's no
But
way.
yeah, I know. So it was like, it bothered me that, but then I've heard really good things about it. But yeah, I also heard, I was reading a book called The Dinner List, and the character is in publishing. And I don't know if it's true because it's a book, but they were saying that it's kind of like a thankless and very exhausting job.
Mhm.
Like, you basically read books and read books and read books, you know, and like select what goes into it. But the junior editors are really not, like, it takes a long time for them to grow.
That's unfortunate.
So, yeah.
Yeah. But that's how, I feel like that's how some jobs are, is that you do kind of the crappy work and then you go up and you do better. You get like more responsibility and more like, and it's
Hi,
unfortunate.
Lisa. Jessie says that younger gets better. Maybe I'll watch it because I do have Hulu and I've seen it, and I've heard I'm in a group on Facebook that is like binge TV, and we recommend each other, and people are like younger, and I'm like, okay, you know. So maybe I'll give it. I do like the actors. I love all of them. Like, I like them. Like, Hilary Duff is in it, and the main character. Yeah, and the main character, I don't know her name, but she was in Bunheads. She's she's a very like nice actress. I can't remember her name or what other movie she's in. Then there's a lady, one of the actresses. I don't know if you guys know this, maybe like because I'm a geek. There was a movie called Empire Records. Another one of my favorite movies. And one of the actresses from that movie is in the show. Oh my gosh, you should watch Empire Records. You will love it.
Where is it at? Is it streaming?
I don't know, but Liv Tyler is in it, and Renee Zellweger. I know it's like 90s movie, but
okay, I was like, wow, Renee Zellweger.
Yeah, it was really fun. We watched it a million times with my sister. We had it on VHS and watched it.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. I know. Gail says like, yes, we had it on VHS. Like, we had certain movies that were always there, like, you know, like until the tape was like broken. Sometimes we watch it so much. But yes, like that was one of the actresses in Younger, and I remember like she has like this big like green eyes. But yeah,
I'm gonna have to check it out because I have heard of it because I follow Hilary Duff on Instagram and she posts. But I didn't know that was what that was. So that's really exciting. I'm so sad that Lizzie McGuire is not getting a reboot. I don't know if Lizzie McGuire.
They were making a movie, right?
They were making a reboot TV show. And then Disney was like, well, so she wanted, okay, so Lizzie would be in her 30s now. And so Hilary Duff wanted it to be realistic, like, you know, have her swear, have adult themes, basically. And Disney was like, no, we don't want adult themes. This is a kid's show. And Hilary's like, no, it's an adult show. Lizzie is 30 right now.
Yeah, and so, but they wanted to do it for the kids. Yeah, I get Disney what they were saying.
Oh, I'm so upset because I was looking forward to it.
Oh, I know. I thought they were doing a movie, but did they do the movie ever?
They didn't even do it that.
Oh, no, sorry. The movie they were making was something else. They were making the Veronica Mars movie, too.
Oh, yeah. I did hear that. Didn't that already come out?
I don't know. So I was reading, Jennifer Deal says Rachel will never get over this.
Sorry. Jen is my roommate. And I talk about the Lizzie McGuire TV show a little too much. So, and my disappointment over it.
Yeah, I feel like Hilary got that in Younger a bit. I watched Lizzie McGuire as a kid. I never watched it because I think I'm in. Oh, what's up? My son's here. Oh, sorry. Oh, come here. What happened? Oh.
Come here.
Trying to show you my husband because he's always wanna be. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so maybe I'll watch it because I finished. Sorry, I finished Downton Abbey. I was saying, and now I don't know what I have to watch right now. So maybe
I've seen a couple of episodes of that, and it is super dramatic. It's really
Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
I think
It's
you
like-
watched the worst episode.
So I'm watching it again with my roommate. She's the one who got me into it, and she's like, the last season doesn't exist. And I was like, why? And she told me the spoiler, and I was like, oh yeah, that does put a dent in things.
Wait, I think you're talking about when the servant gets abused.
No, I was talking about when the main character is no longer alive.
The main character.
One of the main characters is left the show.
Oh, but that's the first season.
That's the first season?
Yeah.
Nah, I thought I watched all of the first season. I thought that was a
Maybe,
third
right?
season
I mean,
that
I
he
don't
left.
know. No one else leaves. I actually had a scare in the last season when their father has an ulcer.
I didn't
he's
finish
good.
the first season, that's why.
I think everyone else.
Whoops,
If
my
you let him come in one more time, I'm going to show you.
bad. Please, he's great.
Oh, he wants to be with mama. I've been here for what, 1 hour and 50 minutes, you guys. And that's what happens. You know what happened with the fact the guy wanted to leave the show, so then they killed him, which I think is ridiculous. Back in the day, they used to replace actors.
Yeah.
Now they don't do that anymore. They just kill the character, which I think
Kill
is
him
so
off.
stupid. I know. It's like, no, just give me another blonde actor. I don't care. You know.
Right? Anyone can play that.
I know. And then what did he do? Beauty and the Beast. That was his. Really, that's all he did.
I
don't know what
can
else.
hear Jen laugh in the other room. I thought that was funny. Yeah, I
don't
know. Beauty and the Beast. I mean,
Yeah.
he's too big for the show, I guess.
I know. I'm like, dude, no. So yeah, no. But the last season, I just finished it. It was like okay. It wasn't traumatic. I feel like I stopped watching it a little bit when the servant gets abused. That was very, very like horrible episode.
Yeah.
Also because of who, I mean, obviously not. I don't like that on anyone, but I feel like that's such a sweet character. And he got to act in the live action Beauty and the Beast. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, he left to the Broadway. Okay, I guess Broadway maybe paid better.
I mean, Broadway's pretty legit.
He's a singer, right? So he wanted maybe to do more things too.
Yeah.
Triple threat. But yeah, and then also I was talking on my last live that I stopped watching too because one of the characters gets left at the altar, and then she gets pregnant out of wedlock and has to give up her baby, and it was too much stuff for this character, and I was like, I don't want to watch it anymore. But then the ladies here, they told me it gets better for her, so I finished it.
Oh, and did you like it? The rest of it?
I did, but I think that there's a movie, and I don't know where. There's like a movie, and there's another movie coming out. So I didn't watch the movie. I want to see if there's but yeah, I think the last season was a little bit like cheesy. Like everything kind of closes up, good, except that Tom doesn't get a love interest, and I would like to see love interest for Tom. It did get better for her, yes. But the one thing that I wanted to tell you guys, actually, I was thinking today, is that it makes me sad about her daughter, how she still cannot be recognized as her daughter, So it will always be her ward, and she can't say, she can't love her as a daughter. I mean, I feel like parents there were very unattached to their kids in that time anyway. They barely spend time with them. But then the little girl will be like always, I don't know, won't be hugged or loved as a daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I like the grandma. I think that the grandma is absolutely incredible character.
Yeah, that
She's
character's
just
amazing.
so sassy.
I know. I love her, and I loved her. Like she was in Sister Act too.
Yes, she was. She was in Peter Pan, or no, Hook. She was in Hook. She's in a lot.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. She was Wendy, darling.
Is she still alive?
She is.
Oh my gosh. Please don't let her go. Don't let her die.
I know. Oh my gosh, fingers crossed.
I know, like, please don't. That hurt. Oh my gosh.
We already lost Snape.
I know. Yeah. No, we didn't see the movie. Where can we watch it? Where is it? Because
Amazon.
I don't think it's on Amazon Prime, so I don't know.
So? Oh, that's weird.
Maybe I'll have to check PBS, like paid PBS or something. So, do you want to do the giveaway?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do it.
So I'll have you choose the number, and then everyone will guess.
Choosing between.
You guys, I forgot this, but I didn't have anything to drink. But next, I wanted to drink in my Cheers.
I love that.
I have to. So I was like, I was gonna be like, but yeah, I had a Starbucks today, so maybe next time. So yeah, make sure. Well, let's choose a number from 1 to 100, and yeah, and then people will start guessing.
So wait, so I have to choose a number 1 to 100, and someone's gonna have to guess that number.
And people are gonna start guessing numbers, and whoever gets closest without going over wins.
I'm gonna write it down so you know I'm not cheating.
And yeah, that's how I usually do it. So yeah, I have your channel. I kind of wanna check it out.
Okay, let's see if you can read my mind.
You had decent views on your channel.
Do I?
Some of them have.
Oh, some of them have a couple thousand, which is
this one. Young adult authors react to BuzzFeed books. That's almost 7,000.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. I haven't checked in like a long time. Yeah, I'm telling you, like I did so many collabs because you know when I lived in New York, BEA was in New York and like all these book signings. So I was in contact with their publicists and I'm like, let me interview them. And so, I mean, Marissa Meyer,
wow.
A lot of big names. And I did Romance Reacts. Yeah.
That's awesome. Why did you leave New York? Because it was too expensive to live?
Yeah. Basically, it was too expensive and I wasn't getting hired and I kind of was just losing steam.
And it's lonely, I bet, you know, like if you're doing it by yourself and you have a support system.
Exactly. My support system was here in Minnesota and it was good that I came back anyway. I really feel like, you know, things happen for a reason because only a few years later my dad passed away. So yeah, it just happened last August. So I was here for him for that final year. So I mean, I really believe that I was here for a reason and it didn't work out in New York and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm still making 80 boxes.
That's incredible.
Yes.
That's awesome. I mean, yeah, that time worked to make those contacts that you're utilizing right now. So, you know, those bridges are still there. Yeah. That's what is good that you didn't burn the bridge by, you know, deleting the
I know. Oh my God. So there was one, oh my gosh. Okay. So there was one, what's it called? Book review I did. So do you know J.R. Ward? She's like this very popular romance author. And I trashed her book and my video went viral because it went onto the J.R. Ward Facebook page and I got so much hate and everyone's like, you just don't know good novels and like you have no idea what good literature is and like they would harass me and I was like, this needs to go down. I triggered.
I see that you did an interview with Amy Laybourne and I won a giveaway from her and I had a few. I haven't read the books. I actually I haven't read them, but I don't know. I see that name and I was like, oh,
it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wrote a review for Malibu Rising yesterday because did you read it?
I didn't.
Oh, well, yeah.
I
was kind of disappointed. You know, I was like very Taylor Jenkins Reid. They're making a movie. They're making a TV show out of Malibu Rising. Okay, but they're making a movie or TV show about Daisy Jones and the Six, which I'm excited about. And then she wrote The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which I really like, and you might like because it is LGBT.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then she has other kind of like contemporary romance and stuff like that. But this Malibu Rising, I feel it because of the author and Daisy Jones and the Six was highly hyped, you know?
Yeah.
And it talks about like secrets that family holds, and then by morning, the Malibu house goes up in flames. Well, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
No, the fire is not relevant. It doesn't seem like, I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe someone write it. We'll discuss it next week. Hi, Heather.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy,
it was
book
like,
too.
it
Yeah.
was not. I feel like the ending was really rushed and kind of like they try to tighten, like tight and loose ends. I don't know. And
Mhm.
a lot of then I read other reviews and a lot of people agree with me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. It just promised a lot. There wasn't really any real secret or mysteries in the family. I don't know. It was like, I don't want to say like, oh, disappointing because I expected too much, but it wasn't. It was slow, and then it's just. I would say maybe don't waste your time on that one.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
the
I
Seven
won't.
Husbands of Evelyn Hugo is really nice. She does have a way of writing that puts you in that place, and you almost feel like you're there.
Yeah.
And it's
That's
like
amazing.
the 50s in Hollywood in the 50s, and you seriously feel like you're there. She's a really good writer, but this story I feel like it lacked depth, and I don't know. So anyway, people were saying numbers. So before we lose them all,
Okay.
let's see. What was your number?
My number was 72.
Oh, okay, 72.
So Wicked Awesome Lifestyles was the closest, I think.
Oh, okay.
76.
70s. Yeah, but she went over, so it's without going over.
Oh, without going over.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
We have an 82. Let's see. So, hi, Angel.
Hello. I don't know why I'm waiting over here. Hi.
I know, I do that too. So I have a 57. No, 65, Sylvia.
65.
Sylvia is the closest. 65. If I'm wrong, please let me know. Sylvia,
Sylvia.
yay!
Woo!
So you get in touch
Congratulations.
with Rachel because you can choose within like either a custom mug or one of the Pride boxes.
Yep.
Hi. So we
You
have
can
some new
contact
people.
me on my website, luxjoyandcomfort.com, and then just go to contact and email me, and I will see your email.
Yay! Congrats, Sylvia. I think she's won either one giveaway by me here. So yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Thanks so much for coming, Rachel, and telling us and chatting with me. It was really
Thank
fun.
you for having me. This was fun.
Yeah. What time is it there now? Do we have a time?
Yeah, it's 8:24.
Okay. I was wondering because I'm always like, so it's 2 hours, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hours. I actually thought it was 3, and so I looked at the YouTube video. I was just like, let me, see it, and then it said starting in 8 minutes, and I'm like,
Oh.
oh no! Like, turn off the TV. We gotta clean. We gotta So thank you, but yes, thank you for having me. This was
thank you.
fun.
Thanks for coming. It was
Nice
fun.
to meet all of you. Thank you for all of your comments. It was fun talking with you guys.
Everyone saying thank you, Rachel. It was good to meet you. Yes, and you guys, she has a ton of different boxes. You can use 10 off or 10% off. And again, like if you need to gift something, she has for like everything you can think of, and she does custom boxes. So if you have someone special that is like she likes this, and this, she can do it. Gail says she has several things on her cart.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate you. You're supporting small business. Women-owned.
Women-owned. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah.
Yes, Angel, I'm sorry. I was saying today that I was probably gonna leave a little earlier to film videos, and I feel bad that people are showing up now because I might have to go. I always want to stay forever. It's like one of those things. My husband does D&D.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I don't know if you like that or are you familiar?
My brother is a dungeon master.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah.
And on Mondays, he does it with his brother, sister, and my brother-in-law. And he's there. Sometimes it depends on the day, but sometimes like 7 hours or more. And I'm like, this is my D&D. The live is where I talk to my people,
Yeah, exactly. That's really
but I'm the mom, so I always have to be there, So, thank you, Angel, so much. So we'll say goodbye for today. Yeah, but I'll see you guys next Thursday. And we'll stay a little longer. But I usually film Thursdays, and I didn't film today before, so I'm gonna try to catch up on some boxes. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
And thank you, Rachel. Bye. Okay, we're gonna leave today. Yeah, I don't want to, but I think like it would be a good idea because then I'm gonna have a million boxes and I start getting stressed out. That's what happens. I'm like, I like to have too many boxes. But thank you, everyone. And maybe I'll try to do a live, like a morning live or something like that. That would be fun. Maybe something a little more casual during the day, because I miss you guys. So let me know if a time in particular works better than others. I know a lot of you guys work full time, so but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay, thanks for showing up, guys. I love you so much and I appreciate it. No worries, Angel. Please, I really appreciate you being here on all of you guys. So I'm gonna go and do some videos. I have some fun new boxes too. So stay tuned for that. Bye. You're welcome, Priscilla. Thanks for the book and the coffee and the yummy cookies.